What's up, Taiwan? I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. It's eel fishing season in Taiwan's northeast, and fishing boats are now swarming to the area. But this is causing headaches for locals whose vessels are now floundering to get out of the harbor. Eric Gao has more.
Hundreds of boats all in one place. This is Wusi Harbor in northeastern Taiwan. Normally home to around 250 vessels, the harbor is now teeming with more fishing boats. Fishers from all over the country have descended on Wusi for its annual eel fishing season. But the additional boats crammed into the same small space have caused a bit of a slippery situation, one that locals are not hooked on.
当然有影响啊，想要出去钓鱼也不能出去进来，回来也回不来啊。
先出去，他要先出去，他一个绑里面又要先出去，又要所以意见不合，意见就不合啦。
And this isn't a fluke. It's a recurring issue each fishing season. Sometimes the overcrowding has led to collisions, causing financial losses and greater animosity between the residents and visitors. Locals say it's because the allocation of harbor space is not up to scale, and outside boats are not required to apply for spaces before they arrive. Authorities are now catching up to try and resolve the overcrowding problem.
从明年开始，外籍的大型管筏来到乌石渔港，一定要经过事先的申请才能够进来。
But that's still a year away. Until then, boats in Wusi Harbor will be packed like fish in a can. Klein Wong and Eric Gao for TaiwanPlus.
Earlier this year, Taiwan joined the global net zero trend that aims to eliminate carbon emissions by 2050. To work toward the goal, the government is pushing rooftop solar power installations for buildings that wouldn't qualify for them in the past. One of those buildings houses the country's Environmental Protection Administration. Yu Jinghua reports.
Installing small-scale solar power systems such as this one has proven a challenge in Taiwan, with low profits putting off energy companies. But that may be about to change. Taiwan's Environmental Protection Agency is teaming up with the local NGO to try and kickstart the solar revolution. The Green Advocates Energy Co-op promotes greater community use of renewable energy. And its biggest project to date is installing solar panels on the Environmental Protection Agency's rooftop.
光是让屋顶可以长期的减少漏水，还有隔热的那个劣化还有就是顶楼的节点，这一定会替这栋大楼带来一个新的意象。
In March, Taiwan published its pathway to net zero emissions by 2050. Solar energy is listed as one of the key strategies in the plan. The EPA's deputy director hopes to set an example for other solar projects on buildings across the country.
觉得自己的屋顶好像面积不够大，日照不足，但是透过空明电厂的这样一个媒合，其实只要40平以上的面积，那日照大概2小时以上就可以达标。
The panels on the EPA's rooftop are estimated to generate 148,000 watts of electricity per year, which will help cut 74 tons of carbon emissions. That's just from one building. The EPA said its next step is to assess rooftops around Taiwan. In 2 years, they are aiming for 1,000 more spaces that can join in the country's green energy revolution. Leon Lian and Eugene Huang for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's outlying islands used to be primed for war. Now some of its former military strongholds are being turned into bastions for more leisurely pursuits. Louis Watt has more details.
On one of Taiwan's outlying islands, just 20 kilometers from China, lies a most unconventional spot. It sits in a former military stronghold, but now offers fortification of a different kind.
它是一个综合的，就是咖啡厅它也是一个小书店那它也是一个小小的画廊它是融合在这样的环境里面，也就是说，过去是一种战争的一种状态。那是碉堡，那现在可以转化。
And it's not the only stronghold that's been repurposed. These military structures were built after Chinese nationalist leader Chiang Kai-shek and his troops fled China for Taiwan in 1949 after losing a civil war. Taiwan became the new base for their Republic of China government, which is still Taiwan's official name. Matsu has about 250 strongholds, a reminder of how these small islands used to very much be on the front lines of conflict between Taiwan and China. But today, some of them have been turned into tourist attractions, including a guest house, museum, and like this one, an art space. Where Chinese Communist forces used to shell, art now stands as a testament to the changing face of Matsu. And underneath Sal's coffee shop, another wartime space converted for reflection.
我刚才讲的是在那样的环境里面是碉堡，那是以前老农民所努力完成的一个防御的功能。那现在已经变成废墟了，那我现在就把它变成那个名字成为一个战争的一个产物，叫战争。那在这边录一个茶席，代表一种和平。 所以我走过的走廊叫托尔斯泰走廊。
To symbolize the literary work, War and Peace, a juxtaposition not lost on the coffee shop's customers, who enjoy exploring above and below ground.
这里的话，就是它注入了新的机能，然后就有新的那个活力进来，然后让空间变得跟之前不太一样，但是有新的也有旧的，这样融合在一起的感觉。
现在这样很 轻松可以体验艺术的事情，然后它其实原本的用途跟未来可能会变成的情况，就是会有点反思这样。
While these islands are no longer under attack or martial law, there is still an army presence here, a sign of remaining tensions between Taiwan and China. This repurposed stronghold is a reminder of its wartime history, while those who visit hope conflict remains a thing of the past. Damon Lin and Louise Watt for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's National Palace Museum damaged several historic artifacts in late 2022. Now the proper handling of the country's history has become a topic of conversation. Eric Gao reports on how the museum in central Taiwan preserves the items in its collection.
It's a complicated process getting into the storage area of Taichung City's National Museum of Natural Science. Staffers need to pass a facial recognition scan and then step on a special mat to clean contaminants off their shoes. This is all to protect the items inside, like these 80-year-old embroidered clothing items from the indigenous Daiyan people. The museum also holds these land contracts from the Qing dynasty, written over 300 years ago.
尽量做一些措施，让它不要快速的去劣化。那当然，文物它慢慢，它的生命一定是在递减。那但是只是说，递减的速度不要这么快。
To preserve all these items, the museum has 19 storage areas, each with precisely controlled climate conditions.
确定要把这个藏品拿下去的前提是展场的温湿度的条件。 还有就是安全性都要非常的确定。
To extend the life of the relics, the museum is working to digitize its collection.
然后因为每一次翻动可能就是一次的损伤，所以通常数位化是让更多的大众近距离的接触到它。
It's a lot of work, but it's worth it to ensure that the public can enjoy these priceless artifacts for generations to come. Leon Mien, Irene Wu, and Eric Gao for TaiwanPlus.
A zoo in southern Taiwan will reopen this month after being closed for more than a year for renovation work. Animals at Shoushan Zoo in Kaohsiung will get to see human visitors again from December 16th. The zoo has spent almost $18 million to improve accessibility for visitors and on better ventilation for the animals. Taiwan's second largest zoo now also features an elevated walkway that connects some of its enclosures. Thank you for watching today's What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. The Year of the Tiger is coming to an end soon, so let's take a look at some big cats at Taipei Zoo. I'm Ethan Liu, take care and see you next time.